Shalom everyone, and nearly Shabbat Shalom. It's another week, actually the last week of the year for you guys. So have a happy new year, all of you. And today is Friday, today is Tevet the 6th. Today is December the 30th. And we are about to read the second portion from the end of the book of Genesis, a portion called Vayigash. And in this portion, we actually read about Joseph, about the second part of the whole meeting point between Joseph and his brothers. And we see that at the beginning of the portion, Judah, he goes to Joseph and he argues with him, about taking Benjamin and about the whole thing with whether Benjamin had stolen something or he didn't. But that's not really the point. For Joseph. Joseph wants to see if his brothers learned the lesson. Are they going to stand up for a brother? Not exactly as they did 22 years ago when they threw him into the pit. He wanted to check that. And if they actually learned the lesson, they are worthy of being saved. They're worthy for redemption, and he's going to grant them that redemption as their brother. Joseph is teaching us another lesson, like we talked about last week, when he stood before Pharaoh in his main sanctuary, telling him that the Lord would give answers to Pharaoh. Joseph is teaching us another lesson about faith, and he's saying to his brothers in the end, when everything is cleared up, he's saying to them, "Go now to the land of Canaan and bring my father down to Egypt. I want to see him. We can all be together as family." And he's telling them also, do not fight in the way. Do not argue between yourselves on the way. When you're on the way, don't try to blame one another. It was your fault. It was your idea to throw him into the pit. Look what you've done. 22 years and all the past. All this past time that we didn't know what is happening with Simeon and with Benjamin and the grief of our father. Don't blame one another. Why? Because God sent me before you to provide living for you guys. Joseph realizes that. He understands that no matter how difficult the situation is, it is God who is pulling every possible string. He is making everything happen. God threw him into the pit, not his brothers. Joseph realizes that now. And this is a huge lesson for us. And this could be a wonderful, wonderful New Year resolution for all of us to always see God's hand in everything which goes on in our lives. May we all have a happy new year, and I hope you all celebrated a wonderful Christmas, and I hope to see you here in Israel very soon. Shabbat Shalom.